just took a gram. Hold away, I don't know how I sound. When I am in Cali, I just want myself a Grammy. I think I just took a gram. Hold away, I don't know how I sound. When I am in Cali, I just want myself a Grammy. I think I just took a gram. Hold away, I don't know how I sound. When I am in Cali, I just want myself a Grammy. I think I just took a gram. Hold away, I don't know how I sound. When I am in Cali, I just want myself a Grammy. I think I just took a gram. Hold away, I don't know how I sound. When I am in Cali.
Alright, chat. So normally I start the stream by like doing like Fortnite, you know? But I thought it would be cool to start the stream with a little something different, you know, a little face to face, if that's the right word, you know, some person to person cam, I guess you call it, face cam, whatever. So instead of like showing UEFN and all that, just talk a little bit about you know, how my day's been so far. I know no one asked and no one really cares, but I care. So I'm gonna talk about how my day started today. I set 4 alarms, maybe 5. The first one was set for 6:30. I did not wake up until 7:10, something around there, and I had like 4 other timers set between that time. My last timer went off at 7:30, and I had to leave at 7:30. I didn't end up leaving until like 7:40. Like a 40-minute drive. I went to my college on Tuesdays. I have classes, or not classes. I have a class that I take. Yeah, I know I'm not having the normal college experience of having to do 6 classes, but lucky for me, I chose to do online. So that's what I was kind of used to, kind of doing like 1 or 2 classes when I was doing online, and then also, like, it's just chill. Like, I kind of am overstimulated a little bit about like what I have to do, because last week we didn't have anything to do pretty much, but now this week, starting next week, like I have to have a 5-minute presentation ready related to like fashion brands and all that, and like how they present themselves on social media, how they make you feel and all that. So I gotta do some research. I kind of have an idea of like what brands I want to do, but I need to make it last 5 minutes. And if you don't know anything about me, I am horrible at presentations, and I stutter a lot when I am very nervous. So the likelihood of me embarrassing myself is very likely next week, but fuck it, we ball, you know? I'm hoping, uh, because it's something I'm actually interested in, I take it a little bit more serious and I actually don't fuck it up. But I might fuck it up, I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, with that said, I also have like a project that I have to work on, that's not due until like 2 months. But basically what I have to do is I have to use a movie, and based off that movie, which I chose like a horror, there's like specific type of films you have to choose from, so I chose horror and like gothic type of style. I did not pick Dracula, right? Because Dracula is like what people might be like, oh, gothic, first thing they think of. But that's not necessarily something people would actually wear. Maybe the clothing that the other people wore. But I wanted to go with something different, something that I didn't see. Plus, he kind of wanted, or they wanted us to kind of do that as well. So, uh, that's what I'm going for, is the theme of gothic horror, and then it's called the something with an N. I'm not gonna the Nosfar. I'm so bad with names. I don't know how to say. This is the name of it. If anyone could see, try to hit like unblur. Yeah, I don't think it's unblurring, but it's like Nosifrata. Hold on, I'm so good at English. I definitely don't need to take an English class. But as I was saying, pretty much it's like a 2 month long project, and I have to like make a collection, like a clothing collection of like 4 different pieces related to the movie slash trailer, I guess, pretty much. So I have to pick 4 like clothing designs that kind of fit in with the movie, but also I could kind of change it up if I want to a little bit. So like the main character has like this long button up, so I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna like trace that and then might change it up a little bit. And then also a lot of them, I don't know exactly when it was supposed to, like the movie's supposed to take place, but it's definitely 1900s to 1800s, I'm guessing, that's supposed to be taking place. It definitely have like the older type of style. Like I don't know like when it was exactly, but like it was like a castle and all that, but the dresses weren't like pretty necessarily. Like they were nice dresses, but a lot of them were kind of like but a lot of the dresses were like kind of like scrunched up, I guess you could say, or something. Like they were kind of like, they were made very well, but they didn't look like a quote unquote proper dress, if that makes sense. So like the vibe overall of like the wear that they wore, it's like it's kind of an off-putting feeling to it, but at the same time it's like visually pleasing, I guess you could say. I don't know how to describe it, but it was like, from the trailer that I saw, it was interesting, kind of like seeing the trailer and only looking at the clothing and not like trying to pay attention to anything else, kind of. It definitely gave me a different perspective of like kind of understanding a little bit more of like how movies choose the clothing, kind of like when you just look at a trailer and you're like, oh, they were wearing this, they were wearing that, like you see that, but then to only try to dissect every single thing that people were wearing and then kind of trying to think of, out of everything that you, all the clothing that you saw, what 4 would fit best for like whatever you're going for. So I have to do that, and then I have to write a paragraph, and then like make a, it wasn't a mood board, it was something related to a mood board, kind of like a feel of what the collection is called, pretty much. So I have to make like a name for the collection, and then there was like something else kind of in that. It was like overall I have to make a presentation with all of that. uh I think there's a little bit more to it, and it's not as it sounds like I talked about the whole thing, but I think it's simpler than I'm trying to make, like how I'm saying it. I mean, it's a 2 month long, like quote unquote assignment, but I think like if I just actually do it, it should only take like a few days. But likelihood of me just like actually sitting down and finishing it is probably unlikely. But I'm definitely gonna use Procreate, which is like the app that I use to make my designs, quote unquote. A lot of the time I'll sketch like a mock-up, and then using that I'll add like my own design onto that quote unquote mock-up. So that's kind of what I'll do for the designs. I'll like kind of trace out a clothing piece, and then kind of from there be like, okay, I'm gonna change this, I'm gonna change that, or I might keep it the same and kind of incorporate uh, a logo or something that makes it so then it's different, you know, from what it actually was some way. But yeah, related to what what I've been working on and stuff. I know I've been streaming for the past 2 days, but also I was gone for like 2-3 days, and that was because first off, I didn't have unlimited data related to Wi-Fi, so I had a problem with Wi-Fi. Every single month I would try to daily stream, and then all of a sudden I would hit this cap, and then I wouldn't be able to stream for like a week or two, and then it just messed up my groove. So I'm back now. I could actually stream daily, and that's my goal. As well as you know, I was kind of just working on designing and all that. Like that's what I want to do. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it and make it seem like I'm this designer and I'm making money from it all and I have like this clothing brand ready. But that's what I want to go towards. I still have to take like Fashion 105, so I'm hoping next week. I'm on the wait list right now. I'm hoping like 1 or 2 people like end up not wanting to do it or something, and then they back out and then I could do it. But I have to take it in order to be able to take the other classes. There's another class like fashion development and stuff like that, so I want to take classes related to learning how to sew, learning how to actually make the clothing, and then from there I kind of want to do like maybe the manufacturing route, whether that be like finding a manufacturer or kind of like finding a way to be able to work with or do it my own in a way. I mean, regardless of how I do it, it's not something where it's like I'm like sure I could use Printify or like Printful, Applique, any of those apps, but for the overall goal of how I want to start my brand and how I want to be seen, I guess, from a personal and also brand standpoint, is I want to focus on like the actual sustainability of clothing and stuff. So if I could figure out a better alternative to make clothing that is wearable but also sustainable, then I think I'm doing something. So with that said, I'll stop yapping and talking about my life, about how I want to be this fashion designer and do it all if I could, and I will at some point. But gotta do one step at a time, you know. I like being able to stream for an hour and play Fortnite after that, or maybe just work on UEFN, play Fortnite for an hour or 2 or 3, and then, you know, for the rest of the day kind of focus on that other stuff rather than just playing the whole day, not streaming, not making a video. But I definitely do need to be better about making like videos related to Fortnite, and then also on my personal channel I want to make a video talking about everything that I kind of just talked about, but actually showing it. So I'm kind of like on the verge of like taking video of more clips that I have of things I've been working on, but at the same time I don't want to like seem performative. Like if I post a video right now saying, oh, this is what I do on Procreate to make this and that, like sure I know how to do it, but I haven't even like actually done it myself fully to be like, okay, this is how you make the design step by step. Like sure I have the different what do you call it, the different like pens or different, I forgot what you call them, like when you actually draw. I think it's pens or like the paints, whatever you call them, to be able to trace stuff. So I made 3 different ones without paying at all. Like people say, oh, you could buy it on Etsy or whatever, but like you don't have to pay to make a new brush. That's what it's called, a brush. On Procreate there's like a way to be able to just like draw an image, and then you could add that image into the brushes, and then you could use it to make stuff like what do you call it, sewing lines. So I have like a sewing a single sewing line, a double sewing line, and then also like on hoodies and stuff, how it has like the, let me try to find a hoodie that I have that has what I'm talking about. Maybe this. Getting a little distracted on what I'm talking. Where it has like this texture almost. I don't know if it will show up on camera, but like on a hoodie, right? It's like this flat, kind of smooth surface, and then on the end, it's kind of this rougher surface. I'm showing it on camera, right? So in Procreate, there's a way to make those brushes to be able to like make that type of design at the end for like a hoodie or like a long sleeve or something if you wanted to, without paying any money. You just have to look up a video of how to do it. So I kind of want to like incorporate that into my what I've been up to type of video. So like I said, like I want to just do an overall thing instead of just trying to be performative and be like, oh yeah, I use this when I didn't use it, you know, like I just looked up a video of how to do it by other people who've already done it, you know? So I'm not gonna say like, oh, I'm not gonna make a video because I haven't started a clothing brand, but I want to at least actually start using those techniques in my designs before like I used it like maybe 3-4 times, but not all of them, you know? Like I want to be able to use all of them into a design and fully before I say like, oh, this is what I do or this is how you do it, when I haven't really done it, you know? I kind of just looked up how to do it and then said I did it. So yeah, like I said, with the whole UEFN stuff and all that, I want to like show a little bit of like what I've been working on versus what I kind of just like use a template for or whatever and all that. So like I had a map I was gonna publish called the projects, but it's like the whole storyline side of things, I feel like there's too much that goes into it, and with the maps that I've really posted, it doesn't really fit in with what I've posted. I'm not saying that I'm never gonna post that map, but I think I should work on a map that's more related to what I'm actually posting already in a way. So with that said, I'm gonna get into talking a little bit, or not talking, going into this new template that I'm using. It's like a 2v2 gun game. I'm gonna try to change it up a little bit and all that, and then after that go into Battle Royale, play some squads with random people, and have some fun. So here we go. How does this take so long? Bruh. Are we serious? Are we serious? Alright. It seems like there's not a waiting area. See, like, it did put me in here for some reason. Let me start the game again and see. Hey, how many different maps are there? The only thing I don't understand is how it starts with, no other players. There's a thing in here saying waiting for players, but then it starts the game. Alright, we gotta go in UEFN real quick. On player enter island teleporter island. Did he add the text title text? Ugh. Prop on what? Still trying to figure out how to change the name of this. Bro. Texture, object, texture, sample. Alright, so if I add a different texture with the name, with my own name, then it would change this title right here. Excuse me. Alright. Well, that's too much for now. I'm just gonna see what happens here again if I start the game. I'm gonna die to storm to see what happens. It just ends the game. That's not what we want it to do necessarily. I need to figure out how it picks where it teleports you. And then maybe add like a randomized device or something. Ugh. I just want to make it so then you instantly respawn. And I know how to do that. So maybe I'll just add like a team button. Alright, I guess I gotta do this in UEFN. Alright, let me figure out where this main area is. This is the only place that has 2 places. 1. There's something with double mutator zones. And then 4 teleporters. So I'll definitely add more like spots. Like I'll add some more templates or something like that of different locations. So then it has more variety. And then also, like I said, I was trying to find, there you go. Trying to find the main area so I could add this. And then it's like on enemy player eliminated. Or on team member eliminated. Then it's like respawn. So then that's where the UEFN would come in, or the regular Fortnite would come in, if it lets me. Put it in here, right? And then it should be in here, which it's not, because that's just how Fortnite is. Sometimes. Okay, why is there two? I'm confused. Oh, wait, but I don't understand why there's two different areas for this. Is it a 4-on-4? I think that's what it is. So it's still not in there. So we're still trying to figure out why that is. I guess we have to push changes to be able to see the thing for some reason. What? Hey, what are you map? What? Hey, what is your map code? Hold up. I can't see this. I need to like move my screen over. This map is not out right now, but like I have other maps. If you look up Trilogy, it should come up. 79 minutes played, bro. You need more. In 10 maps, such low playtime, you make something. Let's play, bro. You need more. In 10 maps, such low playtime. Well, it's cause like my maps are remakes of other maps. Like, I haven't been good about promoting them either. Like, if I use social media to promote them better, I think they would do better. But like when they first came out, they did really good. But then they just go downhill. Yeah, in some cases. But it's like my maps are just remakes of other games. Like you don't promote on social media at all. I know, but like, do you make maps that are different from like everyone else? Or are they like remakes? Where the hell did I spawn? Bro, where am I? Remakes, no good, not really. I would say 70 to 30. I remake Fortnite maps, prop hunts with. Alright. 14 prop hunt. Okay, see. Like, all mine are Battle Royale themed, but like. What is it called? Like, not all of mine are completely, like, just remakes. But I would say. I think 8 of them are remakes. I appreciate that. I don't know how to really make thumbnails, to be honest. I kind of just like use text or like AI. True. Why is this game so dull? I need to like change the colors. You need custom stuff and work with verse. You want to test my game I'm working on? Sure. Why is there... effects missing and some bugs. Missing some bugs. Whatever, give me like a few seconds. Alright, we're gonna transition to Battle Royale after I check out your map. Join my map on pubs, I'm in it. Alright. I'm like loading into Fortnite right now. Where was it? Let me search this. Is it? Three, 6, 5, 8, 7. Let's see if it comes. 3, 6. Island results. It's not coming up. Oh, 369 or 99. Is that what it is? Oh, it's 3-6 at the end. Hold up. Hold up, hold up. Okay. And then 5. Buckshot. Alright. Let me get the chat back up. I think you joined private lobby. Did I? Hold up. Ooh, wait, this actually looks cool with that. Test mine, blah blah blah. I see. I think you joined. Oh no, that's what you said. Okay, hold up. I'm trying to pull up the chat again. The full chat. How am I stuck in this? How do I get out of this thing? I clicked a link in it. I'm stuck in this. Hold up. How does that even happen? My chat is stuck. Very interesting. So this is a game that requires elite players. It's on public. You'll add me? Alright. Dude, why am I stuck in this? You guys know each other. Nice. should make it so there's like an auto start or something. Dude, I can't pull up the chat now because I clicked on the link, bro. What is this? Did you use verse mainly for this, or like how did you? I know the chairs you could just place, but like, oh yes, lots of verse. Yeah, that's the thing. Like I don't know how to use verse. Like I could look up a tutorial of how to do certain things, but like I am not very good. This game rated? +12. Fortnite said yes to that? 12+? I don't know about that. Surprised. For the item. When it's your turn. What, like the magnifying glass or something? What do you mean? Am I supposed to click on it? Look down when it's your turn? The wood button? Button is on the wood. I'm clicking take, if that's what you're saying. Am I supposed to not click on it yet? Like, is it supposed to be like when you look down, you're supposed to be able to click something else? Is that what you're saying? Press E when looking down. I see. Okay, I see, I see. For the turns, it's like each person has a turn, right? Or is it like you spam E for it to be your turn? Every person has one turn? Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. Maybe like have I don't know, like have an arrow or something. I don't know. Oh wait, I see where it says it's your turn. Never mind. I feel like the "it's your turn" letter should be like a different color, and also it should be like a little bit bigger. You are cuffed. Does that mean you get 2 rounds or something? I didn't mean to do that. Dang it. that 1 or 2 lives? 1. Alright. From this angle, it's trippy. It's like 3D almost. Are the hearts 3D? They look 3D. I think it's 3D. Might be tripping. Cause like from your personal angle, it looks 2D, but then like when you look at the other person, it looks 3D. Skip show. Yes. 100 gold. What can you do with 100 gold? So you can't do anything yet with the gold? So if I spend my gold, it doesn't give me a tag. Nothing. Yes, this is not work. Okay, I won't spend the gold yet. Wait, do you have it so then it saves your gold, like when you join back? Okay, good. Cause the only problem is like I feel like the rounds might take too long. Like if there's a lot of people playing it, then like it wouldn't matter necessarily, but like when you're waiting 30 seconds for a game to start and then it takes like 2 to 3 minutes to finish a game, like I don't know, retention wise for like, yeah, for sure playtime, but I don't know if like kids will be willing to, like their attention span won't last that long. I don't know. I might be. I mean, you guys have been making maps longer than I have, so. Alright. I'm gonna play Battle Royale now. I appreciate you showing your map though. I dropped you a follow. I made this map. I made this map. I made this. I made with this 7,000 V-Bucks. You made 7,000 V-Bucks off that map. Nice. That's actually insane. How does that work for the V-Bucks? Do you just get V-Bucks back or do you get money in return? What was the map? I saw that I said waste time, but like what was it? You get paid the more 100% this year, next year 50. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, because like when it first came out, I wasn't even here, so I like, I don't know. I just need to make a map that like actually makes sense and pay for it, because like all my maps are Battle Royale themed, so it's like by making people pay, that would just seem weird. But I do have like an obby that I worked on a little bit that I wanna like publish. I have too many maps that I need to just like focus on one and finish it, and then just go from there. It's easy to add, maybe for VIP rank. Yeah, that's true. Something like that. Well, it's just like in general, like if I'm for my battle royale maps, unless I want to make like like a different type of map where it's like a gun game and it's like a troll gun game kind of where it's like you could pay for stuff, then it wouldn't really matter necessarily. But for like a battle royale 1v1 and stuff, I don't want to like add a paid thing for it. But I think a gun game, I have a gun game that I've worked on too, so it's like I just need to like look through my maps that I've kind of worked on and just finish one of them, finish the publishing, and then add the verse for like whatever I'm trying to sell. Yeah, that's true. Well, I'll just do it for like a gun game. I have a gun game that incorporates like first person and third person, so I'll have like a vault area or something where if you spend V-Bucks you could get some like quote unquote overpowered weapons or something. Nuke for 5,000 V-Bucks. For real. What were your prices in that waste time map? $50, $100, $200. Yeah. I had like a box fight map, I don't think it worked, so I like unpublished it. that going below. X 100 V-Bucks. Damn. Was it weapons or like what did he sell exactly? It's a multiplier for wasting time. Oh, was it like a simulator? Yeah, I want to like make a tycoon or a simulator, but I just like have a hard time figuring out how to do it. Tycoons are hard to make a good one, yeah. Bro, they're just gonna run away. No, I didn't mean to take the corner. I haven't published a new map in a while, and like I've made updates to my PvP map, but this hasn't. But it just hasn't got any players really. Like 2 days ago, I got like maybe 7 players on all my maps combined. It's like I just need to like branch out the map. He's eliminated and spawned. You're working back on a game after match? Not exactly. I kind of work on UEFN and then I go into Battle Royale. Because I accidentally logged out of UEFN. Where did that other guy go? This sword is so much fun. You take no fall damage. I'm gonna go for that guy, that was slow. How I normally do my streams is like I'll do like an hour or so of working on maps and then an hour or so of documenting. You're not? GG. Let me see if I can try to pull up the other chat again. What is going on? Hopefully, when I end stream, it will be fixed. It's glitching for some reason. Playing squads and I only have one other teammate. Is that even a real player? Like, what is it? Where are the shotguns at? Maybe it does. I didn't even need to take the minute. We're doing the mythic only challenge. I don't think there's any mythic shield. Wait, you have infinite durability with this. Oh my god, wait, this is actually OP. Now I'm gonna try to become the boss every game. I didn't even think of that. Because you really run faster as a boss. But now, with this blade, you run even faster and you can jump with it too. I don't like how you get the pickaxe when you kill the boss though. I don't want to use this pickaxe. Pickaxe just feels slow. Dude, like what is that? I can't do anything. He's getting scared. Alright. I have time for like one more game, but not Fortnite. Wait, why is this guy saying that he has like 1 million players or 1K players all the time, but then he just remakes a map. That's a remade thumbnail. What is this guy talking about? Right, we're gonna play a round of box fights, and then we're gonna call it for the stream. My gun won't shoot. I should rename my title bullying people in the Fortnite community. What? I should have placed this there. Bro, this guy wins once? Okay, no. I'm not doing that. We can't say that we played and call it a stream. If someone's gonna freaking leave after winning 1 round, after losing 3 in a row, like, bro, you're not tough. You're not good. I think I did talk about my music stuff. So, like, before I end the stream, I'm gonna do, like, a little recap. Hello? What? Yeah. But I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Guy doing? Like, why is this guy just walking into me? So weird. Oh, what? What is that doing? That definitely has something on in these legs. The way he's playing definitely has. Edits. Like, what the hell? This guy plays like a freaking goalie. Why is he doing the same move every round? Why do I have 50 games? There's no way that didn't hit me. No way, dude. Like, why did it do it like that? Please, let me win, let me win. I call it. So, little recap. Like, I was talking about what I've been working on and all that. Like today, I had college, and I only go on Tuesdays right now. I'm doing like a Photoshop class. And I have a few assignments related to like a mood board and stuff. And I've also kind of been working on my own mood board related to my clothing brand that I want to start. But before I actually make that a reality, I'm taking some courses related to fashion. Next week, I'm on the wait list for 105 in fashion, they call it, and you have to take it to be able to take fashion development and like other related classes like sewing and all that. So I have to take 105 in order to do anything else pretty much. There's like management, like what do you call it, merchandise planning slash management or something. So I might do that in the near future too, but I like honestly after online school, like doing one class at a time, like or like at least kind of the first week adding on a class and then going from there, I think it will definitely help out, because just doing 6 classes and it's classes I don't even want to take, like I would literally like fail in almost all of them because I would not do it. I literally wouldn't. So I'm glad I'm able to take like one class at a time right now a little bit. But in the future, I do plan on taking like 4 classes or so. Um, but with that said, I just wanted to kind of recap. I've been working on a video for my IRL channel, kind of talking about what I've been working on. So that's what I'm doing right here too as well. Kind of like the whole. Hold up, let me record this actually. Hold up. Let me log in. Let me log in. How do I record on this? How do I click record? How do I click record, chat? Record. There's no like recording button, I don't think. There should be, hold up. I thought it's supposed to be like on the side over here. there. So as I was talking about, I started doing these classes. Right now I'm doing Photoshop, and I'm working on like a mood board related to like a movie, and that's not due for like 2 weeks because I have to do like a paragraph and then like a collection based off the movie. I have to pick 4 clothing pieces to make into a collection, and then also kind of related to that, there's some other things. There's like a group project that I have to do for brands. Like I have to do this group project where you're looking at how the brand, like the world of the brand pretty much. So like if you go onto their Instagram and stuff like that, their videos slash photos, like how do they present themselves? How do they make you feel in a way that make them the world of the brand itself? Because a lot of brands, they'll kind of like create their own world in a way that makes you want to be a part of that world in a way, a part of the community. So I have to look into some different brands and make like a 5-minute presentation. It's 15-20 minutes long in total, but I have to do like 5 minutes of like my own research pretty much of it, I guess. And then also like about me, I have to make like a quote unquote mood board about me. So some pictures that represent who I am or who I want to be, kind of like how do I want people to see me. So I pretty much finished that. But yeah, that's what I've been working on today, kind of, or at least that's what I've been assigned since I had class today. And then also I had, what else did I have? Oh, like in general, like, you know, with the live streaming, I've been trying to live stream for an hour to 3 hours every single day. For 3 days, I wasn't able to because every single month there was a cap on the data, and we didn't have unlimited. So once that cap happened, like I couldn't live stream, like it would have went over, and then you have to pay more and all that. So we got unlimited now, so now I could daily stream, no questions asked, no problem. So that's perfect because I've been wanting to daily stream without like having any problems. And with that said, like I kind of also got a Elgato 4K X. So then instead of streaming on my gaming PC, I'm streaming on my laptop that I bought, or I didn't buy, but I bought the 4K X Elgato thing. Yeah. So I've been recording off of that, so I would like do a little video of that real quick. And then so basically my camera, my Elgato, and the stream and the capture card are all hooked up to this laptop, and then in OBS on my gaming PC, I am projecting the source to my gaming PC. So then when I click on this overlay, it's Fortnite, and then when I click like
Kelly, I just want myself a grand.
and then this screen I'm on right now. But yeah, like I said, live streaming, playing Fortnite, and then also working on maps, kind of. That's kind of what I've been working on. I want to do that more. And then also I've been working on songs. This is my latest release called Texas, so I'm gonna play a little bit of it, and then like later on in the video and all that, I'll show more of how I actually work on that stuff, including related to design and all that, like using Procreate and how I make my designs using Photoshop, Illustrate. I want to show how I do all of it. So I've been kind of not uploading, partially because I said I'm gonna only upload once a week or once a month when it comes to videos, but also I don't want to like be what do you call it? Something with a P. Like I don't want to like make it seem like I'm doing something I'm not. So like I want to actually focus on learning how to do all of it and then actually do it and then make a video on it, rather than just like looking up a tutorial of how to do something and then say, oh, this is what I'm doing type of thing. So yeah, anyway, moving on to the next part. Here's the song Texas. Alright, so that's 46 seconds in. It's 3 minutes and 20 seconds long, and I'm not going to be putting on the whole song, but I'll probably put it in like the background of the video. Hopefully it doesn't get copyrighted. Anyway, my other song, Attention, it can't get copyrighted because I made the beat and all that, so I need to work on like producing more and possibly like getting FL Studios or something like that, because BandLabs, it's good and all, but like I don't know, maybe I just go to the studio too, might be cheaper. I don't know, I'll figure it out. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope y'all enjoyed the stream and see y'all tomorrow.